Thank you for joining us today, Franklin. As Mr. Bedford's only surviving son, it can't be easy for you to testify against him, especially in the murder of your brother.
That's how strongly I believe he's guilty.
Allison Harrison Giles.
Franklin, please tell the court what Giles Bedford, your father, thought of Allison Conway when he first met her.
He didn't like her. At dinner later, he said to me, "She's a gold-digging tramp."
Why would he think that?
Dad didn't feel Allison came from the right background.
Is this true? Yes. This case cannot be as open and shut as just all of this, though. I won't believe it. How do you know? Rachel Trevino's blog stated the same evidence. Tag and Allison confirmed this on their video. Dr. Markovich and Allison both confirmed this. Dr. Markovich and Scott Leonard both confirmed this. Who is Scott Leonard again? I know he was in the previous case. Don't remember him.
So, safe to say, at the time of the shooting, there was no love lost between Giles Bedford and Allison Conway.
Yeah, that's right.
Harrison.
Your brother Harrison, what were his plans around the time of the murder?
He was going to go to college, get into the firm, become the next CEO, probably. That's what my dad wanted for him.
And did the plans change when he found out Allison was pregnant?
Yeah, he told me he wanted to drop out and live with her. He said this was the perfect time to escape Bedford Castle, as he called it.
Objection, Your Honor. This is hearsay. Regrettably, we can't cross-examine the victim to establish the veracity of the statement.
Sustained. Miss Carmichael, try and find another tack with this witness.
Can you? Yeah, sure. We're gonna say yes. Have him testify about something Allison told him directly. No, I don't think that would work. Argue that Harrison made a dying declaration. No. Confront Franklin. I just heard a cough in the background noise. Never noticed that before. Confront Franklin about his bogus hearsay testimony. Make Franklin display his hands to show he's not crossing his finger. Please let me leave this one. Okay, so it's not that one. I guess this one would work because Allison's still alive.
Franklin, did Allison Conway tell you anything about the situation?
Yeah, actually. We were pretty close, back then anyway. She said she and Harrison were planning on getting a place. He was going to go to City College, and she was going to finish up high school and look after the baby.
And as for Giles Bedford?
She told me she was afraid of what he would do when he found out.
Giles.
How would you describe your relationship with your father?
Strained, Miss Carmichael. I found myself pointing a gun at his head not too awfully long ago.
Why?
Because I believe he killed my brother Harrison. And I believe that his position of privilege and wealth has kept him from justice.
Your Honor, how is this relevant to the murder of Harrison Bedford?
It's not. Rein it in, counselor.
Franklin, why don't you tell us what kinds of behavior your father displayed back in those days?
Well, he was stressed out about the firm, and then about Harrison's future. He would get real dark at dinner, then go pop a banaxoline and chase it with gin.
Objection! This witness is not the defendant's doctor. How could he possibly know what medication his father was on?
Can you challenge this? It would be in the house! Why are you even doing this? Have Franklin describe how he identified the medication. Have Franklin testify about any medical training he might have received. Argue that Franklin is authorized to act as his father, medical practitioner. Make Franklin take a pill and watch what sort of effects it has on him. Why do they give me some of these crazy options? I'm so tempted to choose them.
Franklin, can you tell the court how you knew your father was taking banaxoline?
Little orange pills with the word banaxoline on them. Dead giveaway, Miss Carmichael.
Give me that
anyway,
smug, ugly
sometimes
face.
it helped. Sometimes it just made him crazier. Dad's an addict, whether he wants to admit it or not.
Banaxoline, a drug with known side effects that include bouts of uncontrollable rage and even, in the most extreme cases, murder. People submit a case study of banaxoline and its links to aggression and violence. Now, while under the influence of this unpredictable medication and finding out Allison was pregnant, he would have gone ballistic, right?
Objection. Calls for speculation.
That one
It's
I can
his own
understand.
father. Are you saying Franklin can't imagine how his own father would have reacted?
Speculation is speculation, counselor. Leave it alone.
Withdrawn.
That one I can understand,
Franklin,
though.
from everything you witnessed about your father's mood and behavior, do you believe he's capable of killing his own son?
Yes, Miss Carmichael, I do. He's a tyrant. A man obsessed with wealth and his family status. And I believe he's mentally unstable. So yes, I think he killed my brother.
Thank you. No further questions.
I want to see the baby and the brother. Is that wrong? And of course the jury likes my case. I'm rocking it. But now I'm gonna
Mr.
suck.
Bedford, may I call you Franklin?
Yeah, Mr. Bedford is my father.
This is quite an accusation you've leveled, against your own father even. Tell us, do you have any proof?
Do I need proof, man? Isn't that what this whole trial is for? No, I don't have proof. But the people of New York do.
So you don't have proof?
Would you like to object?
Objection.
Asked and answered.
Asked and answered.
Sustained.
You testified a lot about your father's state of mind, but you also said that you don't have a very close relationship with him.
Wait a minute, I said it wasn't good. I never said it wasn't close. Too close for comfort, if you ask me.
Noted. When was the last time you spoke to your father?
Well, we met. It was right when he had his heart attack. I was the one who took him to the hospital.
Oh, so if you thought he was guilty, why not let him die right there? You were eager enough to kill him later.
I guess I felt guilty.
You did? Why?
I might very well have caused it, the heart attack. We argued. See, I accused him and it was intense.
What kind of son are you anyway?
Oh, you're badgering.
Looking hippie attacking your father in his old age like that?
I knew it. As soon as he said, what kind of, I was like, nope, nope,
Objection.
nope, badgering. You leave my witness
Your Honor,
alone.
this is off the charts badgering right here.
Agreed. Mr. Vance, keep it civil.
Sorry, Your Honor. There's just nothing worse than an ungrateful son.
You're horrible.
Objection.
You're badgering again.
Your Honor, seriously?
Try that one more time, and I will bounce you out of this courtroom, Mr.
Do it.
Vance.
Just bounce him out.
Apologies.
Get him out
Let's
of
talk
here.
about the past now. Let's go back to the time of the murder. You say your father was angry with your brother, and so he killed him. Interesting theory, but who else was angry with Harrison?
I don't follow you.
Didn't you have a crush on Allison Conway? Weren't you jealous of your brother?
Yes, but no, you're twisting it.
You loved Allison Conway, and you killed your own brother in a jealous rage.
Would you like to object? Yes?
Objection.
Asked and answered, badgering, argumentative.
Where's the question here?
Sustained.
Tell us, Franklin, weren't you jealous enough of your brother to kill him?
Yeah?
Objection.
What was it? Tell us, Franklin, weren't you jealous enough of your brother to kill him?
Asked and answered.
Overruled.
Yeah.
You may not like it, but the question does have legitimate probative value. Sorry, counselor.
I fucked that one up.
I did
had a
not
feeling
kill
I
my
did.
brother. I loved him. I idolized him. I wanted Allison, sure, but I would never have hurt Harrison to have her.
So you had a problem with Harrison's relationship, but not enough to resort to murder.
Yes, that's right.
Seems reasonable. And I imagine your father would probably say the exact same thing. No further questions.
They're still on my side. Alright. I just realized I had two kitties
Mr.
in here
Trevino,
with me.
you are here to tell the court about your association with the late Mr. Frank Vincenzo and to testify to what he told you before he died.
That's right.
Mr. Vincenzo knew he was dying when he took you into his confidence, correct?
Yeah, he got diagnosed with terminal cancer. Only had a few months left. Guess he needed to get some stuff off his chest.
Frank Vincenzo.
Can you tell the court what you knew about Frank Vincenzo Jr.?
Well, he was a guy from the building, an older guy. My dad warned me never to cross him. I got the idea he was connected. So when we started talking, he told me what he did.
And what was that?
He was a hitman, Mr. Cutter.
And his weapon of choice?
Shotgun.
Correct? No. How do we know? Vincenzo was known for using a length Mickey, and evidence suggests he liked a 9mm.
You sure?
No, you're right, Mr. Cutter. It was a 9mm.
He gave you one of those weapons, didn't he?
That's correct.
And the weapon he gave you to help your father shoot Alexander Baran was the same weapon used to shoot Harrison Bedford in 1998.
Time of murder.
Did Mr. Vincenzo describe the crime to you?
Yeah, he told me how it happened. He tracked the kids through the park.
And what year was this?
1998.
Yes.
The year of the Central Park murder. And what time of day?
It was a weekend. Lunchtime, I think.
No? I feel like it would have been at night. Franklin said it had been raining all day. Van Buren said the 911 call came at 2 a.m. No, that's a different one. A video by Tag Vanderhook showed the murder that night. Allison told Lenny Briscoe that she remembered the orange lamps of the Central Park being on.
Really?
No, hang on. I remember now. It was late afternoon, around dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Mr. Vincenzo describe any specifics of the crime? Anything to help authenticate his testimony?
Well, he shot the boy first, 2 times. The first hit him in the stomach, and then the second round went right through his heart. He said he made the girl lie down, face down, and then he shot her in the head, sort of from the side. He was real surprised she survived.
Consistent with evidence? With hers, yes. With him, I don't know. I want to say yes. I don't know about him getting... No? Oh.
Allison Conway shot in the head while lying prone on the ground. Crime scene analysts confirmed this, and, most important, it was a detail the police kept out of the press.
I just didn't know
Only a
how many
witness
times the guy got
could have
shot.
known. Now, Mr. Trevino, the $64,000 question. Who hired Frank Vincenzo Jr. to kill Harrison Bedford?
Actually, you got your facts wrong, Mr. Cutter.
What?
Frankie told me he got hired to kill the girl, not the boyfriend.
So what happened?
The guy attacked Frankie, there was a fight, and both kids ended up shot.
And who hired him?
He told me it was Giles Bedford.
Dun dun dun!
It's not true.
Thank you, Mr. Trevino.
Yeah, like I said, it went all wrong.
Of course, they're on my side. Did a little bit wrong, but whatever. Close enough.
Mr. Trevino,
And here I'm about
let's
to do
start
horrible.
with something easy. Please state your current address.
My address? You kidding me?
Go on.
I'm at Altona Correctional Facility.
So, you're in jail.
Yes.
Convicted of a felony?
Yes.
Objection! Defense is improperly introducing the witness's criminal history to impeach his credibility.
Under FRE 609A, it's allowed, Your Honor.
He's got you there, Mr. Cutter. Please, continue.
Her hair is going through
Did
the
you
chair.
take a deal in exchange for your testimony?
Yes.
I imagine the deal got sweeter the more you had to say about my client.
Would you like to object? Yes.
Objection!
Argumentative speculation, relevance.
Relevance.
Overruled.
Damn it.
Isn't it true that in almost any other trial, this testimony would be considered hearsay and therefore completely inadmissible?
Yes.
Objection!
No expert knowledge.
Mr. Trevino is not a lawyer. He isn't expected to know that, nor is it relevant.
I agree. Move on, Mr. Vance. Sustained.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, let me categorize Mr. Trevino's testimony for you. It is a story told by a convicted felon in exchange for reduced punishment. Even if it's true, these are the words of a dying assassin, a man with no morals whatsoever. Why would any reasonable person ever rate this against the innocence of a man who has been a pillar of New York society for his entire life?
Would you like to object? Yes.
Objection!
Argumentative speculation, no expert knowledge. Oh, wait. Why would any reasonable person ever rate this against the innocence of a man who has been speculation.
Speculation.
Overruled.
Damn it!
I have no further questions for this witness.
Yeah, they went with the defense, but they still like me. Whatever.